Well, I'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening. I'm excited to tell you about Planet Marketing and our travel agent opportunity. I'm going to share my screen with you here in just a moment. I'm going to mute everybody out, and once we get done with the presentation, I will unmute you and you will have an opportunity to ask any questions that you may have. During the presentation, if you would like to ask questions, there's some leaders on here where they can help answer them. Just go ahead and throw them in the chat, and they'll keep on top of those and help answer your questions as we go along. So like Jessica said, my name is Cindy Bergman. I'm from St. Henry, Ohio in the United States, and we have just launched our business over in the UK on July 10th, sorry, July 10th. And we're going through a couple different phases as we launch. And we've actually been in the UK since, I want to say 2016. Yeah, since 2016. But we had a society club, more like a travel club for your own personal travel use. The goal was to launch this as a travel agency business in the UK. So that's what we're going through now, the phases of the home-based travel agent. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you and show you what we have. Planet Marketing is the name of our company. And Planet Marketing went to IntelliTravel and said, you know, let us do your advertising for you, let us do your marketing for you, and we'll sell travel agencies, help people sign up to be travel agents and sell travel for you. So what we did is we partnered with IntelliTravel, and for 25 years, this company, IntelliTravel, has been around. They're actually the first home-based travel agency that has ever come about. And James Farah is the co-founder. He is one of the men who started the home-based travel agency. If you think about it, 25 years ago, there were not a lot of home-based travel agencies. There were not a lot of computers in people's houses. So the home-based travel agent wasn't really heard of. You had brick and mortar companies that you went to and you booked your travel. He's seen a vision. James Farah has seen a vision with the, I'm going to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay. All right. So he's seen a vision with the internet in the possibility of working from home, booking travel. So he ran with this, and his dream was to go global with this company. And he has not been able to make that dream come true until now, once he partnered with Planet Marketing, because he just didn't have the marketing plan down to go global, to build a global platform. So this is his dream come true. He is very passionate about this business, very much a man of integrity, and it's very exciting right now being in the UK with you guys. So being a 25-year-old company, we have accreditation with the CLIA Association. CLIA is the Cruise Line International Association, and that is, you know, it's unique to be a part of that because there's only 35 travel agencies in the entire world that are in the CLIA Association. James Farah is actually on the advisory board for CLIA, and we are in the top 25 in the world travel agencies. So we also have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you have any complaints, it goes to the Better Business Bureau and it brings your rating down. A+ is the highest that you can have, and we've had that every single year for 25 years. So that's pretty exciting to be, you know, accredited with the Better Business Bureau also. We're based out of Delray Beach, Florida, and we have that exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. When you become a travel agent, there are so many possibilities as far as booking. You can book anywhere and anything, okay? You can focus on group cruises. This is one thing you can specialize in. If you have a family that wants to go on a trip, put them on a cruise ship because there's so much to do for so many different age groups on a cruise ship. The last cruise ship I was on, there was a homeschooling group, and they said they take a cruise every single year, and there was like 100 cabins they booked. I sure would like to be the travel agent that books that, that cruise every year. That's a pretty good commission. The wedding industry is huge. You can book honeymoons, destination weddings, and anniversary trips. If you look at a destination wedding, most people who get married will bring 10 to 20 people with them on their destination wedding, right? Well, they're not going to go just for the day of the wedding. They're going to make a vacation out of it, right? They're going to go on a holiday and enjoy that time while they're at that destination wedding. Group travel. If you know anybody who has kids on sports teams, traveling baseball, traveling, soccer, volleyball, they're going to be booking, hotel rooms, probably 5 to 10 hotel rooms every weekend, probably 2 nights during season. And some of them may travel abroad to play some games also. And, those traveling abroad, I know if it was my child, I'm taking the whole family. We're going to make a vacation out of it too. So, that's something that you can specialize in is the group travel like that with the sports teams. You will make 70 to 80% commissions. Okay, there are commissions built into every type of travel. You will get paid 70 to 80% of those commissions. You start out at 70%. Once you make $5,000, you get 80%. We are partnered with major vendors worldwide. All of the vendors that we're partnered with are going to be ATOL approved. So you'll be protected with that. And then we have no third-party intermediaries. So you don't go and book through Expedia or Travelocity, anything like that, because that is our competition. They are travel agencies also. So they'll take a chunk of our commission out, or we don't get commission on it. So we don't mess with those. We can, IntelliTravel reserves inventory of group cruise blocks. So if a customer is looking for a certain cruise, we might be able to get a cheaper rate, or we may be able to find a cabin that they're not able to find on the internet because IntelliTravel has inventory of cabins already blocked on that cruise ship. We have the best customer service support, and as we are growing as a company, they're building their customer service support. So you can contact, if you're booking some travel, they are trained to help us in the travel industry. They've been in business for 25 years. So they have the knowledge of booking travel. So they can help us if we have, questions while we're booking the travel. So we get a personalized website, and I tell people, I like to give the website out if they're booking just a basic hotel or a car rental. If they want more than that, I have them come give me their information, and I will look at the different vendors and see if I can find them a better deal. So right now what we have, you have your website that you can book off of. We have the web portal engine that we can only book off of right now during phase 1. Phase 2 starts August 13th and it goes all the way to September 13th. Okay, so during phase 2, we'll start getting the vendors, but we're waiting for the APTA to finalize. It's been approved, but all the paperwork has to get signed and has to get finalized. So once the APTA is through, then you will have access to the different vendors, and then you can group packages, holiday packages, and sell those also. But we have to wait for the APTA to go through. They're very confident it's going to go through. We're just waiting for the final paperwork to be signed. So that's exciting, but they just can't give us a date. But they are hoping it will be within the next 30 days because our launch is August 13th. So it could be any day. We're just waiting on the APTA company. So we have all kinds of sales tools and print advertising material. You can put your information on it, print it out. Business cards you can purchase. It has the IntelliTravel logo on it, so it looks professional. So you have all the tools that you need to get your business going. So I'm going to show you a little bit about how much you can earn. These are examples of different types of trips that you can book and the commissions that you would, an estimate of what you would make on booking a trip like this. So the business traveler, will book a hotel 3 times a month through your portal. So you just share your website with somebody. You don't even have to do any work. You're sharing your website, and they're staying 3 nights, 3 times a month at a hotel. 117 pounds you're going to make on that business traveler for just sharing your website with them. Okay, the next one is a 5-day golf trip to St. Andrews for a group of 4. You're going to get name, address, phone numbers of 4 people. You're going to get 1 credit card to hold the room and to hold the tea time. And you're looking at probably a half hour to enter that into the system max and finding that trip. You're looking at 213 pounds commission for a trip like that. Okay, a honeymoon, 7-day honeymoon, all inclusive to Cancun, complete with butler service. You have name, address, phone number of 2 people, passport information, birth dates, credit card to hold the room, and your commission is 435 pounds. That is amazing. I'd like to point this one out because there's so many people that are looking to make just an extra 400 pounds a month, or 400 pounds a month. And if you can show them how easy it is to book one trip like this in less than an hour's time, and make 400 pounds, I guarantee they're going to book more than one trip a month because they see how easy it is. So you can help so many people. If you are in need of just an extra 400 pounds a month, this is so worth it because you can make that so easy. Once you get your name out there and people know that you're a travel agent, they're going to come to you. Word of mouth is the best advertisement, and I've seen it in my business and so many people on my team in their business. Just word of mouth. People find out that you're a travel agent. They are sharing your name with people. When they hear people talking about going on a holiday, they'll say, my friend is a travel agent, and they will ask for your name. It happens all the time. Every single week I'm getting new people coming to me asking for quotes. So a 5-day group cruise. This one's a little bit of a bigger trip. It's 20 cabins, family reunion for a Western Caribbean cruise. This takes a little bit more time to put this together because you're looking at over a couple months' time. You're going to get name, address, phone numbers. You need to find out if they're past cruisers. You need to enter birth dates. Then you take their deposits, and then you birth the cabins as they make payments on it. So it takes a little bit more time to put a group cruise together, but I can tell you what, it's definitely worth it because look how much you're going to make. 1,736 pounds. That is amazing. Some people, wait all year to get that back in their taxes at the end of the year. Here are some of the brands and the destinations that you can see that you're going to be partnered with. Thomas Cook is a big one. Disney Cruise Lines. I know a lot of people have already taken their Disney, the College of Disney. So you can get on and you can start doing your education already. It's just a lot of fun to learn all of the different vendors also. So the travel industry, let me go back here. The travel industry itself is a $5 trillion or £5 trillion industry annually. Okay, it's projected to almost double in size in the next 10 years to almost 9 trillion pounds. It's the #1 research category online between the hours of 9 to 5. And this older generation, when they start to retire, they are going to start traveling, right? Most people travel after they retire, and that's why this projection and growth is so huge. Okay, the millennials are seeing this older generation working for 40 years, and they're like, I'm not working for 40 years and start traveling then. I'm going to travel now while I'm young and I can enjoy it. So they're spending 140 billion pounds annually themselves. I don't know how much of that is on spring break, but they're spending 140 pounds. And this older generation is traveling as they retire. So that is why this projected growth is so huge in the next 10 years. The older generation is going to be retiring every 20 seconds for the next 10 years. Is going to be one of them retiring. So that's huge. And that's why we need travel agents. And why not get paid on what people are doing anyway? People are going to travel no matter who books that travel for them. Why not you be the one who benefits from it? Okay, one of the number one questions that I get is what kind of education do I need and what kind of certificates do I need to be able to get started? The only thing that you need to get started to get paid is IntelliTravel University. It takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours to complete IntelliTravel University, and you will get paid. But it teaches you your marketing. It teaches you how to be, more professional. It teaches you how to the ins and out of the different the website, your web portal, and the vendors also. So once you're registered with the different vendors, you can take their education. So we like to tell people, you want to specialize. The education out there is endless. You can constantly be learning something new. You can feel very overwhelmed by all the education that's out there. So you want to specialize in a couple of different fields when you start out. So when I started, I wanted to do cruises. I love cruising, and I wanted to learn more about them, and I want to go on more of them. So, and I feel like the cruising industry is one of the up and coming. It's coming back where more people are going on cruises, and every year there's a new cruise ship. All the different cruise lines are coming out with new, bigger, better cruise ships. So I felt like it was, the up and coming industry. So I chose cruises. So I started with Carnival, and then Princess Cruise Lines, and then Norwegian. There's so many cruise lines out there. I didn't even know all of them existed. And then I also chose all inclusives. I have a lot of nieces and nephews. My son got married. Their friends are getting married, and they want to go on all inclusives. And so I started learning. I did a Puerto Rico specialist. There's different resorts in Jamaica, Cancun, Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic. So I started learning, to start studying different resorts in those areas. That way, when they come to me and they tell me they want an adult-only resort, or they want something that's more in a secluded area, I can know where I have some ideas of where to send them. So you want to get specialized. I have a ton of people who join and start with the Disney. They love Disney and they want to learn more about Disney, and they get Disney specialized. But I haven't even done the Disney yet, but I had someone come to me and want to book a Disney trip. It doesn't mean that I can't book it because I'm not, certified in it, or I'm not educated in it. I'm registered with DisneyTravelAgents.com, and I just had somebody on my team that is Disney certified and walked me through the first time, and I'm able to book Disney now. And I eventually will be taking that course, but I just haven't had the time to do it yet because I'm still, getting specialized in my other fields. But you're not excluded to book just what you're specialized in. And we tell you, don't ever turn a trip away because you don't know where to start, because there's people out there that can help you. We have team pages that you can ask travel questions. If you can't get answers from your upline, whatever, call IntelliTravel and you can get answers through them also, all right? So don't ever turn trips away because you don't have the answer. When you take some of the education, you get special trips, IntelliTravel trips. They're called FAM trips, actually, familiarization trips in the industry. The vendors will offer familiarization trips to travel agents. So this is one of them that's coming up in September. It's a 4-day Bahamas cruise, September 14th through the 18th. It's 150 pounds per cabin for an ocean view per person. And then it's 230 pounds for a balcony cabin per person. If you know anything about cruises, you don't go on a cruise for 230 pounds, especially in a balcony cabin. So, this is a seminar at sea. Most of the cruise lines do a seminar at sea. You go to a couple classes, and then you get to inspect the ship, and then you enjoy the rest of the time while you're on the ship. And, you just try the drinks, and you try the food. You get treated like kings and queens when you're on these trips. And I know somebody who got to go on this Club Med all-inclusive in Ixtapa, Mexico. It was in June. And they were on Facebook Live all week. So it looked so much fun. And they only paid 150 pounds per person to go on this trip. And they said that everybody needs to experience one of these FAM trips because they had an amazing time. And they really honestly said they were treated like kings and queens when they were there. So, I get here. We have a couple assurances for you and for our customer. The first one's the best travel price assurance. This one's important because people will say, well, why should I book with you and not just book it myself online? Well, we can assure them that they are going to get the best price guaranteed through us, because IntelliTravel wants their travel agents to get paid. So they promise that they will match anything that matches apples to apples. You take a screenshot of it, send it to customer service. We match it 100%. Okay? And better yet, if they find something better after they book it, within 30 days, they will reimburse them the difference. So I don't know any other company that does that. We will reimburse them the difference within 30 days if they find something cheaper. This no questions asked 100% money back assurance is for you. If you try this company out and you decide in 30 days that, within the 30-day time frame, that it's just not what you thought it was going to be, you can email customer service, tell them to cancel your accounts, no questions asked, they refund your money 100%. So there's no risk at trying this business. We also have a risk-free profit assurance. Okay, this is, you try the company out for a full year, you're guaranteed not to take a loss your first year. Because if you don't make what you have invested into the business your first year, they will reimburse you and write you a check the difference at the end of the year. That's pretty amazing. I don't know any other companies that do that either. So that is the travel agent side of the business. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the phases. The phase that we're going through right now, we have access to our personal website. They're adding vendors daily. They're comparing the prices to make sure that we're getting, the lowest prices. There are so many of them that we're beating the competition. They're comparing them to Expedia, and we've been beating a lot of the prices on Expedia. They are working out all the bugs on the beta side of the computer system, because it's a whole new computer system that we're starting over there. And after all the bugs are worked out, we're going to get the system over here in the US. So it's a completely whole new system. You guys are getting all the bugs out. So we're doing the beta phase where they're working out all the bugs right now. The second phase starts August 13th. It runs through September 13th. So that's when all the other things are going to be getting added. We'll get the vendors added. And once APTA is approved and signed, once that's complete, then you can start booking with the vendors directly. But you can start taking the education now. But once the APTA is approved, then you can start doing the holiday packages. But we also have concert tickets, event tickets, sporting event tickets that you can sell also. So that's exciting that you have that to sell on top of travel. So we have a second source of income that you can get out of this company. I told you all about the travel agent side. Okay, this compensation side on the marketing side, where you help others start their own travel agency, you're basically team building. You're building a team of travel agents is completely optional. You do not have to do this, but I'm going to go through this compensation plan, and I want you to realize what you have your hands on, and I want to share this with you. Warren Buffett is one of the richest men in the world. He says, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. This opportunity right here is giving you a chance to have a second source of income. Okay, you have the compensation that you will make from booking travel. You get commissions paid on that. You get your commissions when the travel holds. Okay, when the travel holds, you will be paid within 30 to 60 days. So if you book a trip and it's 6 months out, it's going to be 7 or 8 months before you get paid. Just so you know that. That's how the travel industry works. That's how it is with every company. It's not just ours. So this compensation plan is the marketing side of the company. Remember I told you Planet Marketing went to IntelliTravel and said, hey, let us do your marketing for you. We want to advertise. We'll sign travel agents up and sell travel. Well, this is the signing travel agent up side. Completely optional. So imagine having time freedom and financial freedom. This is Donald Bradley. He's the one who created this company. He's the founder and chairman of the board. He is such a man of integrity. I've, had the pleasure of meeting him, talking with him several times. You can have faith in knowing that his vision for this company is amazing, and he's planning on this company to be a legacy company. Okay, it's a newly launched marketing company. So we've only been around for 20 months. When you're looking at a company or a business to get into, I want you to look for these 3 criteria. The first criteria is to find a company that has a marketable product. Travel is the #1 industry in the world. You can't get more marketable than that, right? Okay, so it's not even actually a product; it's more of a service that we provide. But the second criteria is to find a company that is established. An established company is considered to be 18 months old. So our company is 20 months, and what we accomplish in the first 15 months of the company, most companies take 5 to 10 years to accomplish. So we're very much established. Plus, we're partnered up with a 25-year-old, highly reputable travel agency. So we are very, very much established. The third criteria to look for is to find a company that is not saturated. Okay, if you can find a company that has less than 100,000 distributors, reps, travel agents, whatever they have, you found a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We only have 19,000 travel agents. That is unbelievable. If you sign up today, you will be one of the first 20,000 reps and travel agents in this company. So what that means for you is that you're getting in on the ground floor before momentum hits. If you know anything about marketing or building a business, there's different phases of a business. The first business, you have the building stage, you have the concentration stage, which is where we're at now. When you hit concentration, you're usually around 15,000 people. We hit 15,000 right around 15 months. Okay, that's why I said most companies take 5 to 10 years to get the concentration phase. We did it in 15 months. Okay, so there's a demand for travel agents. Okay. There's people wanting to work from home. If you can find all 3 of these criteria, you found a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It is unbelievable that you have this opportunity in front of you to get in on the ground floor of this business. So we are an online provider. So many people are looking to work from home. They work out of the house, and they just need an extra, 400 or 500 pounds a month. And they don't want to go out and get a second job because they're away from their family enough hours of the week as it is. So this gives them an opportunity to work from home and build a business working from home. We're based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and we have solid company leadership. Donald Bradley picked the best of the best when he created his leadership team. Andy Kaufman is the president and CEO. He's managed billion-dollar global businesses and has international experience. He went to Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman was retired. He went to Andy and said, I need your help. We're going to build this business. And Andy had such respect from Donald Bradley, from knowing him from the industry. He said, if you're going to be doing something, I'm jumping on board because I want to be a part of it, because he, respects him that much, and Donald Bradley has that much integrity. Andy knew he wanted to be a part of it. Leanne Trockler is COO. She is amazing. She helps us out in the field to get things, corrected, quickly as possible, and keeps the communication between the corporate team and us out here in the field. So this is the kind of income that you can make on this side of the business. Every time you help somebody become a travel agent, you get a 40-pound direct sale commission. All right. When that person will help somebody to sign up as a travel agent, you get a 50% match. You're going to get an extra 20 pounds just for that person helping because you introduced them to the business. Okay. Once you help 9 people start their own travel agency, you get a team bonus. You get 8 pounds for every travel agent that signs up in your organization, no matter who signs them up, all the way down to your next gold builder. There's no limit on direct sales, matches, or team bonuses, and you get your commissions paid every single week. So Planet Marketing likes to recognize us for achieving certain goals. When we help 3 people become a travel agent, we become a bronze builder. When we help 6 people become a travel agent, we become a silver builder. And when we help 9 people, we become a gold builder. And when you become a gold builder, you are giving yourself a pay raise, okay? That's when you start receiving this 8 pounds level team bonuses. You also get a 10% match on your personal reps commission, and you get a 10% match on your personal ITA travel bookings, okay? The matrix commissions is your residual income. This right here is your residual income. It's a 3x9 forced team building matrix, okay? What that means is you get paid 3 pounds for every person that's on your team, all right? 3 pounds right here for every person. That may not sound like a lot, but let me tell you what, this is every single month, every single month. So to unlock this compensation plan, you help, sorry, you help 2 people become a travel agent, and you unlock the first 2 levels of the compensation plan. When you help 3, you unlock the 3rd level, and so on, all the way down to the 9th level. When you help 9 people, remember I told you, you give yourself a pay raise. You also unlock the whole compensation plan when you have 9 travel agents that are signed up personally under you. So your first goal, if you are going to be a team builder, you want to go for 9, okay? Because you'll unlock the complete compensation plan. So how this works is, let's pretend that you are on a stage, okay? You get 3 people in your first row. You get 3 seats in your first row. When you sell those 3 seats, 1, 2, 3, you're going to get paid 3 pounds. So you're going to get 9 pounds once your first 3 seats are sold, okay? So your second row, each one of these people get 3, okay? They get 3 in their first row. So your second row has 9 people in your second row. So when these seats are all sold, you're looking at 36 pounds, okay? 3 times 9 is 27, right? But they're going to pay you for that first row also, so you're getting 36. All right, so the 3rd row also triples. Each one of these people get 3. Okay, I'm just gonna make it look like a lot here. So 27 in your 3rd row. You're jumping up to 117 pounds. Okay, 81, 243, 729, 2187. It keeps growing. It triples. Every row triples. Okay, you max out at 88,569 pounds. I think I can handle that. If I hit 50% of that, I think I can handle that. If I hit 50% of that, I think I can handle that, because that's still $22,000, 22,000 pounds. So the way this works, it's a forced matrix. This is you. You sign up 1, 2, 3. Okay, your first 3 seats are filled. Number 1, by the time you get your 3, number 1 already has 2 in the system. So where's your number 4 going to go? The next open seat. And it goes from top to bottom, left to right. So number 4 is going to go here. 5, 6, 7. Say this person's got their 3 filled, their first row. So number 8 is going to start down here. So you will be dropping people in your matrix below you. Okay, so if you will get into somebody's matrix in the front row, because everybody has 1 front row. So you will fall into somebody's matrix. So you fell into your sponsor's matrix, and their sponsor, and their sponsor, and their sponsor, right? So if their matrix fills up all the way up until your next seat, your sponsor can be dropping people in your matrix. That means if somebody gets dropped into your matrix, that's this team building. That's why it's a team building matrix, because you may not be the only one building your matrix. You might have some people in your upline building with you. And I can use an example. My sponsor got dropped into a matrix, and it wasn't in his front row. My sponsor is BPQ, and Dwayne Townsend is her sponsor. So she fell into Dwayne's matrix, say down here in the 3rd row, okay? She fell down here, okay? There's somebody above her that B went and signed up. She has almost 500 people on her team. okay, since November, 500 people. This guy's getting paid $1,500 on her matrix because she fell into his matrix, and he doesn't even know her. She don't know him. And that's the kind of money that you're looking at on this matrix. I've been in the industry of direct sales for 20 years, but I've never been paid on a matrix per person before. So I love this part of the compensation plan. It's an extra above everything. So let me go on and show you one more part of the compensation plan. This is the director program. This is Donald Bradley's baby. Okay, if you sign up 100 travel agents on your team, you get a 400-pound bonus at the beginning of the month. You are guaranteed to make an 800-pound commission from all sources of income every single month as a 1-star director. All right, as a 2-star director, you have 300 travel agents on your team. You will receive an 800-pound deposit the first of the month for being a 2-star director. 3-star has 500 travel agents, and you get a 1,600-pound deposit the first of the month. A 4-star, there's only 4 of them in the entire company. You get a 4,000-pound deposit at the beginning of the month. You have 1,500 travel agents on your team. There's only 1 5-star director in the entire company. He's getting an 8,000-pound deposit every first of the month. Okay, he's the #1 money earner in the company right now. But I want you to look, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nobody has hit these stars yet. Okay, and I know Shedrick White is the #1 money earner. He only has 6,000, so he's not even halfway to 6-star. So what that means, everybody getting in right now has the opportunity to get up into these stars. Every single one of us. As long as you don't quit, you're going to be making these stars. And you're going to be making this residual income every single month. This is on top of everything else. This is not just, your total, what you're going to be making. This is on top of everything else. These are bonuses. This is play money. And I know as a 2-star director, you're going to be making about 3,000 pounds a month. Okay. So if you're looking at wanting to quit your job, you need to figure out, where is it? How much do you need to make? Okay, when I quit my job, I told my sponsor what I needed to be making to be where I was at when I started in this company, because I had quit another network marketing company to work in this one. So she told me I needed to go 2-star. So I'm working really hard to go 2-star. 3-star, you're looking at probably about 6,000 to 8,000 pounds a month as a 3-star director. 4-star. I know our 4-star director is making over $25,000 as a 4-star director. So pretty exciting. Every single one of us have that opportunity to get it. If it took you 5 years to get to 2-star where you're making, 3,000 to 5,000 pounds a month, would it be worth it? 5 years to build a team of 300 travel agents? Absolutely. I can tell you it's absolutely worth it to have that freedom of time to be able to quit your job and do this solely and make that residual income. When you become a director and in the event of your death, your paycheck will be passed on to your family. They're going to get your weekly commissions, your director pay and bonuses, your monthly residual income every single month, generation after generation. That is huge. That is not a lot of companies do that. So that it gives you the security of knowing that you are not working just to be working and it's gone after you pass away. Your family is going to benefit from this. If you build this to $10,000 to $25,000 a month, your family will benefit from that for generation after generation. They like to give these rings out and watches. They actually signify certain levels. When you're a 6-figure money earner, you get a sapphire ring. When you're a $250,000 money earner, you get a ruby ring. A $500,000, you get diamond, and a double diamond when you become a $1 million money earner. You get a Rolex watch when you become a 5-star director also. So we are a turnkey business. We have an app that we can send webinars directly from the app. We have our back office to track our progress. There's trainings in there. There's trainings on the web, there's phone calls, there's live trainings, there's meetings, live events, we have conventions. So there's all kinds of things where you are not alone that you have access to learn from the company. This is how you get paid. You get a Paylution account. First time you get paid, they deposit into Paylution, and you choose whether to transfer the money to your bank account, or you can get the Visa card and have the money put directly onto the Visa card and use that as your pay. So getting started, if you are interested in just doing the travel agent part of the business, it's 142 pounds to start. Okay, and then you have a 32-pound monthly fee to keep your business going. If you want to do the Planet Marketing side, it's $16.25 to get started, and it's $16.25 a month to continue your business. If you see the vision and see that you want to earn both streams of income, and want to just jump in and try it all out, the total is $158.25 to get started, and then $48.25 a month to keep your business going. Okay. So before we leave here, I want you to go to the person that invited you here to the webinar tonight, and let them know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. And number 3 is you just don't think it's for you. We ask you to be the customer next time you book a trip. You know, go to the person that sent you and ask them to book your holiday for you. All right. Or if you have any friends that could use an extra, 400 pounds a month, refer them to the person that sent you here. Maybe they would be interested in this opportunity. Number 2 is you're interested, but you have a few questions, or you need to speak to your significant other, or that you just don't have the finances to get started. Let the person that sent you here know that you're a 2, and we'll help you overcome the obstacles. If you have questions and want to ask at the end of this, that's fine. Or we can do a 3-way chat afterwards, or the person that sent you here can help answer those. Number 1 is you're ready to go and get started. We will help you get signed up immediately and get you on the road to success. So I appreciate you all joining us tonight. I thank you for taking time out of your schedule, and we look forward to working with you. I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to let you guys unmute yourself if you would like to ask any questions, and we can help you. So you can unmute yourself now if you have anything. Anybody have any questions?